Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last Kingdom Season 1, Episode 8. Before beginning, the same warning that I made for my 2 last episodes of The Last Kingdom. If you didn't see my reaction videos about this ones, I'm gonna put the links. Warning, I'm not putting the reaction part on YouTube because YouTube is a dick. And I have to download them on another platform, so you can find the link into the description. Stay with me, just some minutes, really, please stay with me. For 5 minutes maybe, it's the way, you know, to reward me for my work, for the work that I'm making for these videos. Maybe you're gonna like what you're hearing, you know, you're gonna like hearing my thoughts and my theories about this show. Please do that effort for me, it would be great, you know. Okay, about The Last Kingdom, about the last episode. We're gonna have a fight during this episode, for sure. We're gonna have Alfred, you know, who lost his town and who almost lost his son. I was so scared of that during the last episode. That was so painful to hear his baby crying like that. That was so hard. He has still a son and now he's having a new army, you know. His army is back and he's gonna fight. The only thing that can really help him is the Danes accepting to fight against him just during one single fight. Are they gonna accept that? I'm not sure, and even if they're accepting that, if they're losing, are they gonna not, you know, attack again, fight again? I'm not sure on that neither. So we'll see what's gonna happen during this fight, and at the end of this fight, we will see that. About the characters, I really love Alfred. I had my first tears during the last episode for him, for his pain. I really appreciate him. He's humble, he's taking care of people, he's a good father, he's trying to do his best, he's trying to make peace before making wars. He's trying to negotiate, you know, before making wars. Okay, some people can see that as a weakness, and okay, that didn't help him right there, and that was a cause also of the fact that just right there he failed, but he's able to see when he's failing, he's able to hear that, to learn from that, to change his mind. It's not the case of another character, really a little character into this show. No, I'm kidding, the main character of this show, Uhtred, is not doing it at all. I like him because his story is really interesting. I said it a lot. The fact that he embraced, you know, the culture of the Vikings, and the fact that he was born as a Saxon and he wants his land back, and now he's working with Alfred. All of that can be really interesting, and for that he's an interesting character. But for himself, he has such a big ego, he's always proud of himself, he's never questioning what he's doing, he's never having regrets, he's always bragging, you know, saying the stuff that he did is always sure to be so right, and he's doing also bad stuff. He abandoned his wife like he abandoned Brida before. He's not considering his son anymore as one of his child, just because he was baptized because of his mother. Like, how can you blame a child for what his mother did? Really, I have trouble to respect him. I respect him a lot as a warrior, because when he's acting like a warrior, he's thinking like a warrior, he's really great, you know, he's a really great warrior, and he has really clever thoughts, like it was at Kinuit, but like it was right there during the last episode. He can really be clever during this moment, but during all of the rest of the moments, he's impulsive and he can do so much stupid stuff. He needs to think a little more, or at least to hear more what the other ones are saying to him to learn from his mistakes, to recognize when he's making mistakes. And for now, he's not doing that, and that's why I have trouble to connect with him, able to really be involved into the story like I can be, like you know that I can be, to put all of my emotions on this show. I'm putting my emotions on this show when it's about Alfred, when it's about Brida. I don't have any trouble to do that, but when it's about Uhtred, I have trouble to put my emotions with him, because also we saw Alfred being sad, being weak. We saw him expressing feelings, we saw him taking care of his kids, we saw him trying to do his best, we saw him trying to find compromise, when all of what we saw about Uhtred was him thinking about himself, always. And that's really bothering me. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now because I'm really excited to see this final episode of the season 1 and this fight, you know, what is gonna happen during this fight. So let's go for this episode 8. Come back with me for the review, please. Okay. So many things happened during this episode. We lost a son, we lost Uhtred's son, we lost Oda being killed by his own father, we lost Mildred because I think that it was the end of her character, you know, she's a nun now, and he said that he was sorry to her and she said that she wants to have nothing with him now, so I think really that it was the end of her character. We had them waiting for help, we had them having help, we had them fighting, we had them winning, we had Guldrun being baptized, we had also the nephew choosing to not kill Alfred, and now we have Uhtred leaving for going to his land, taking his land back, because now he has, you know, Alfred who is okay with that, and he's gonna take his land back, but he has to fight against the ones who killed his Vikings family, and he has also to fight, you know, for his sister, for saving her. So that's gonna be, I think, you know, the main purpose of the next season, and that's gonna be interesting, but I hope that we're gonna see again Alfred and all of that, because that was, for me, the most interesting part of this Season 1, that was the part that I loved the most, that was the part that interested me the most, but also with which I was the more involved into the show. So I want to see them back during the second season, I want to see that, I want to continue to see how they're gonna evolve, how the situation is gonna evolve, is he gonna succeed to unite England? I mean, my emotions were involved into the show when it was about Alfred. Really, I cried for him. The only tears that I had during this season were really for him. No, I'm lying. I cried also during this episode for the son when the baby died, when we learned that Uhtred baby died. That was great, you know, to see him having emotions, and again having emotions when Isolde was dead, when he saw her head like that. It was great to see him expressing emotions, finally. But what he did with that, first time he had sex with Isolde, that was his response to that. And the second time he acted in an impulsive way during a battle, taking so much risk. Okay, that was great because he created a breach, you know, for their army, and okay, because of him they succeeded, but that was so stupid. I'm sorry to say it, but that was not a clever move. He didn't make it thinking, oh, I'm gonna make a breach and like that they're gonna do that. No, it was just like, okay, I have to kill someone. Just right now, I have to kill someone. At least he killed, you know, the crazy Dane, and he had his revenge for Isolde. At least he had that. But really, during this season, he had Brida, he had Mildred, he had Isolde. How many women is he gonna have during all of these seasons? he had feelings for all of these women, so that's great. But you are really a big heart to love all of these women like that, and to also say bad stuff to them when you're tired of them. I'm still not really forgiving what he did to Mildred, how he talked to her. And what he did during that episode, during the episode 6, he lost me a lot during the episode 6. He has to do a lot now to gain me again. I mean, Mildred, the character on himself, you know, not the character for what he is on the show, you know, because he's so useful, he's such a great warrior, and his story is so interesting. So for that, I like him. But for what he is really, what he's made about, his character, you know, he has to do better, you know, to convince me to root for him, to be with him, to have my emotions involved with him. But I really hope that we're gonna see Alfred during the next season. I hope that it was not a goodbye, because that end, you know, that voice at the end, it felt really like it was the end of that story, that journey, that we're gonna have another story about him, Uhtred, taking his land back and all of that, taking revenge. And okay, that's great, I want to see that, but I don't want to lose contact with Alfred and what he's doing, because he didn't finish right there. Okay, he won that battle, but it didn't mean that he's gonna really succeed just like that to unite England, and that Danes, other Danes are not gonna come back and all of that. We'll see about that. I hope that you liked the binge watching of this season 1 with me, even if it was really hard with the issues with YouTube and all of that. I hope that you found, you know, what you wanted with the link, you know, on the description, and also that you played the game, you know, with me, with watching at least 5 minutes of my video on YouTube for rewarding me for my work. Thank you to those of you who did it, thank you really much. I appreciate that, really. You don't know how much I appreciate the effort, because it's showing me that I can count on you, you know, and that's so great, you know. You know how much I love to discuss with you on the comments. You know that for me it's a big and important part of this channel, you know. I'm not seeing this channel without responding to you, without discussing with you here on the comments or on Twitter. I'm trying to respond to the most of you. I can't respond to all of you, but I'm trying my best to respond to the most of you, because that's a part that I love. And I'm creating, you know, bond, link, I don't know how to say it, relationship, even if it's virtual, it's something, you know, with some of you, and I really love that. And I love, you know, the community that we are building right there on the comments with this show, but also with other shows. I have the impression that it really began, that community thing, with The Expanse, and since then you are still there with me. And I love that, I really appreciate that, thank you for that, really. I'm gonna stop this review right now, and that's it. That's all for The Last Kingdom for the season 1, and I'm not gonna watch another episode for 2 or maybe 3 weeks now, because like I said, I'm going on holidays for 2 weeks. That's gonna be so great, but I have so much work to do now to edit all of these videos, so you're not gonna see the difference. I have to have like 13 videos in advance. That's a lot of work. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now. It's all for The Last Kingdom for you and for me for today, and it's all for the season 1, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.